of the Daily Antidote of Song. We've come to you, Carpe Diem of the Arts, and we are just delighted that you have decided to spend this time with us today. For all of those on Facebook, if this is your first time, don't let it be your last, because we be jamming. I'm just saying. I'm Kathy Bullock, coming to you from the great city of Bennington, Vermont, at Bennington College, where it just was 25 degrees yesterday. But now it's moving up, it's moving up, it's moving up. Just speaking as a Southerner. Anyway, this is so wonderful. I'm so excited. This is, today we're really focusing on disability awareness. And I'm just so excited for our special guest here and who made that happen. First of all, greetings to our fearless leader, Joe Rossi. Love her to death. And thank you to our other phenomenal moving shaker, Katie, who does the tech for this. First of all, I get to greet everybody and say, hey. And then we move to sing. Okay? So first, let me say, oh yeah, Amanda Munton is our guest, and we'll talk about her in her fabulousness in a few minutes. But I get to say, greetings, Hoda, Arlene from California, Dali, Aloysius in space, Deborah in Kentucky, Dan in Vienna, C. Cox, welcome, Jenny in Suffolk of the UK, Annette, welcome. Welcome to iPad and your beautiful smile. I see Mabel and her lovely bear. Brian, welcome. Harriet, Illinois. Sheila, good to see you. Cricket, wonderful. See you, and Pat and Kathy in Virginia and Susan G. And Carolyn tells us we are at 724 straight days of the Daily Antidote of Song. Woo, woo, woo. Oh my God. My God, it's fabulous. And Simke, welcome. Kate from Charlottesville, Virginia. Susan from Seattle. Let's see who else we have over here. Rosemary from Maryland. Storm. Oh my goodness. Beautiful background. Bonnie in Boise, hey, with those beautiful sunflowers that remind us of our friends in Ukraine. Ralph in Victoria. Luda in Victoria, British Columbia. The Ruth in Birmingham, the UK, Jim in New York, Julie in Ontario, Karen in Oregon, Amanda Miles and Fields on the shore of Lake Michigan. Ooh, I want to be there. Kristen, welcome. Gary in Massachusetts, my good friend. Bob and a bear. And Kristen, welcome. And then we have just the pictures for Nancy's Cal and, well, not for Nancy Cal, but just for Nancy. Cliff in Vermont, Bronwyn, Loriana, Katrina, Courtney, Johnny, Lynn, Marie, and Joanna in Texas, Anna at Pinewoods, and Kate, who is wandering. So thank you all for being with us, for joining us for yet another day. Take a breath with me. Blow it out, blow it out, blow it out. Why? Because we can, y'all, because we can. It's another phenomenal day that we get to share, to sing, to joy, to have hope. Now, let me introduce you to our special guest. She is Amanda Munton, coming from New Hampshire, which is just right next door to Vermont. And she so happens to be the voice teacher of one of our favorite regulars of the Daily Antidote of Song family, Kevin Ennis. And so she's going to, she has her own studio there and doing other phenomenal things. She believes singing and is one of the most personal ways of this music experience. And she'll talk to us more about that. But I want at this time to welcome her to the Daily Antidote of Song. Amanda!
Hello, Kathy. Hello, everyone. I'm so excited to be here. I have to tell you that a couple of years ago, of course, when the pandemic started, I was chatting with Kevin. He wasn't coming into the studio, of course. I had no one coming into the studio, but we were joining each other in Zoom. And he told me that he found this really amazing noontime group that was sharing their voices online. And I just think that's such an amazing thing to keep going. And you know, we're not happy about the pandemic. However, there have been some really wonderful things and ways we've been able to connect during this time. And yeah, I just wanted to say that you were so fortunate to have this, and thank you so much for inviting me to be on here to share my and Kevin's journey through many, many years, actually.
That is fabulous. We're excited about that. I think you have a special little video for us, or is that a little later?
I do. I think, is someone going to play that,
Oh,
or
maybe
am I playing
Katie is our
that?
person
Okay.
who just a little something. I think that's true. Katie, is that it? Let's see. Yeah, here it is. Bloopers with Kevin is on the title.
If you ever go down Trinidad, they make you feel so very glad. Calypso, sing and make up rhyme, guarantee you one real good time. Drinking rum and go down Trinidad. Both mother and daughter working for the Yankee dollar. Oh, Peter, since the Yankee come to Trinidad, they got the young girls all going mad. Young girls say they treat them nice, make Trinidad like paradise, drinking rum and Coca-Cola. Go down.
Wow, that joy is so contagious. It's so true.
Oh my gosh, and he's totally right. Our um I'll kind of rewind time here and tell you about when I first met Kevin. I was teaching at a school in Northampton, New Hampshire, which is not far from my home now, and the leader of the school messaged me and said, "I have a new student for you. He has a disability and is in a wheelchair, and his mom said he never stops singing at home. He loves to sing, and he really wants to come to lessons for fun and enjoyment and learn how what he can about the singing voice." And so I really didn't know what to expect when he came in for the first time. One of the hardest things actually was not anything about, you know, teaching lessons to Kevin, but it was that the building that we were in was a 100-year-old community center, and so it did not have accessibility. So every time he showed up to a lesson, two of the teachers, we would go out and we would help his mom actually pick up the wheelchair and bring it up a flight of stairs so that he could have lessons in the building. And so once we were there, he just had the best attitude. He was in sixth grade, by the way. And it has been almost 20 years since he started. So he is he's actually my longest running student that I have right now, and a great friend too. I mean, how can you not become friends with Kevin? He's just such a light and easy person to talk to. And yeah, I've just always immediately we had a bond, and it's just grown ever since.
That is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. And several of our friends here have been talking about the infectious nature of laughter and song and all of that good stuff. And so thank you for what you have done and what you continue to do. So now you're going to share something with us, huh?
Yes, I was asked to present a song maybe about peace, and I thought one of my favorite composers, and many of you may know him as well, is Stephen Sondheim. Unfortunately, we lost him this year. He had a very full, long life and has left so much for all of us to continue to use. And the song that I would love to sing with you all is called No One Is Alone, and it's from his musical Into the Woods. And what I always appreciate about this song is how it allows us to think about how even when we are alone, we need to know that we are together, and that there's always someone that that we can talk to and ask for help if we need it, and just to recognize our own humanity and and love. That's really, you know, the opposite of war would be love, right? And so this song I think is just so beautiful. I would love to just teach you, if you don't know this song already, it has a really catchy melody, and it happens pretty frequently throughout the song. The middle of the song, you can sing along, of course, but it's a little more complicated, so I'm not going to go through that. But the 3 or 4 verses that we have will do this, so you can sing as much as you want through this whole song. I'm going to share my screen with you right now, if I have the capability of doing that. Yes?
Yes, we've got it.
Perfection. Let's see. Let me just see if I can zoom a hair. Is that better?
Good. It's good.
Good. Perfect. So you see here with the words, I have the words written out, and then I have a number right beside it. And that's because Stephen Sondheim, he never liked to do the same thing twice. He always changed things up just a little bit. So these numbers here have to do with the rests that come after the phrase that you're singing. And I know you all will be able to catch on. You're fabulous. So for this first line, for example, no one here to guide you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you're on your own. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only me beside you. 1, 2. Still you're not alone. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No one is alone. So those are the ones that I put the counting to, so that you would know when those are coming in. So
Amanda, I could also let you know that the words are in, and everybody who's watching, the words are in the chat as well as what you have given us on the screen. And for some, they would want it a little bit bigger, but you don't really have to worry when you get started to singing. We can look at the chat.
Thank you so much for that, Kathy. Okay. So here's the original melody. We have no one here to guide you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you're on your own. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only me beside you. Still you're not alone. So you can hear the repetition there. The no one here to guide you sounds just like the only me beside you. So I'll do that one more time so you can hear that. 2, ready, and no one here to guide you. Now you're on your own. Only me beside you. Still you're not alone. No one is alone. Truly, no one is alone. And so that's the chunk that's going to repeat over and over again. Do you think that's enough? Do you want me to go over that one more time, or start the song?
You know, Amanda, I think we've got it. We have some spicy, spiffy people who are listening to it, and I think you're so clear.
I figured you would be good. Okay, perfect. All right, here it comes. It's going to take a second to come on.
And remember, it's in the chat, those of you who want to see.
No one here to guide you. Now you're on your own. Only me beside you. Still you're not alone. No one is alone. Truly, no one is alone. Sometimes people leave you halfway through the wood. Others may deceive you. You decide what's good. You decide alone. But no one is alone. People make mistakes. honor their mistakes. Everybody makes one another's terrible mistakes. Witches can be right, giants can be good. You decide what's right, you decide what's good. Just remember, someone is on your side, someone else is not. While you're seeing your side, maybe you forgot they are not alone. No one is alone. Hard to see the light now. Just don't let it go. Things will come out right now. We can make it so. Someone is on your side. No one is alone.
Oh, that is so beautiful. Amanda, your voice is so beautiful. The message is so beautiful. I really don't feel alone after hearing this. No one is alone. Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Wow. And I love his music anyway. So I'm going to be going all the way through. No one is alone. And I'm going to open my mouth and feel like that beautiful tone of Amanda just fills the air. Thank you so much. Wow. Such a treat for us all. And one person said it's so healing. Thank you. Another says Into the Woods is their favorite Sondheim show.
Oh, me
And
too.
yes, your voice is gorgeous. If you want to learn more about Amanda Munton at the Munton Voice Studio, amandamunton.com. It's in our chat, and also those joining us on Facebook. You can find out more information about today's program after it's completed and in the recording, and you can get all the good stuff. So tell us, what are you doing these days? Do you have any live or extra work that's going on?
Yeah, so in addition to my my voice studio here, this is out of my home. Actually, if you can believe it, this used to be a garage. And my husband and I, yes, I know, my husband and I decided, well, why would we need a garage in New England? Which maybe was a silly idea, especially when you're digging your cars out, but out of the feet of snow, right? So my husband is a drummer on the side, not for his main profession, but he loves progressive rock. And we thought, well, I thought, maybe we should have a soundproof room for you so that you don't have to disturb the whole neighborhood. So yes, so behind me you can see, can I point? Yep, right there.
Right.
That window is to his studio over there. And he does his work during the day and has his own soundproof booth back there. And this is my studio. 2 days out of the week, I teach at the University of New Hampshire in Durham. And I work with music educators there, or rising music educators, as well as musical theater majors. So that is a love of mine, is to share how to teach. So the pedagogy of voice teaching, which has always been really an amazing, fascinating thing to me. So I love doing that. We have 2 concerts that we do per year here in the studio. We use one of the local churches for that, and we have one coming up in the spring. I'm not sure if it will be live streamed, but if you do end up going to my website, you will be able to see there in the coming month whether that will be live streamed, because we're able to be in person now, which is great. Yeah, so that's the goings on here.
I really feel those students are so fortunate to have you as a teacher, Amanda. You have such a wonderful spirit and the light, and several accompanying. We're just thinking about the fact of you and Kevin together. Wow, that is just fantastic and such a great duo.
He's amazing.
So we want to dedicate today's entire daily antidote song to Kevin. He's right. He can't be with us at this moment, but you know he's going to watch it. Kevin, we love you, and we thank you for the beautiful heart you're bringing, and thank you for sharing a teacher with us. And this is just fun. Kevin has made such a wonderful difference in all of our lives. Amanda, just want you to know here at the Daily Antidote Song, and as you have today. So would love to have you. Oh, I'm sorry. I was going on, and you were getting ready to say something, Amanda.
Oh, I was gonna actually sing Kevin's praises a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, so you know he's been with me for a very long time, right? Almost 20 years.
Yes.
And one of the most special things about Kevin, there's many things, but he has, I don't know if you all know this, but he has the most impeccable memory that you would ever know. I can play him a song or a line from a song and tell him what the line is, and he doesn't need me to tell him again. He really can remember. His memory is just, it's better than mine. He'll say, Amanda, that song is on page 79, and he's right.
Wow.
So lots of love, laughter in his lessons, and I'm always grateful when he comes in.
Well, thank you. And Kevin, oh my goodness. I hope some of that would just rub off on me. Just a little teeny bit.
Me too.
So we want you to sing this again as we get ready to close out this section, which has been so sweet. It's been like sweetly healing, and just thank you so much. And I'll be turning the reins over to Joe as we get ready to close this out. And I would love to invite you to sing it one more time. Y'all ready for it? And if you can put your accompaniment up just a tad, it'd be good. If your speaker up just a little bit, that would be
sure. Great. All right. If I need it any more, give me a thumbs up and I'll turn it up even more.
Will do.
No one here to guide you. Now you're on your own. Only me beside you. Still you're not alone. No one is alone. Truly, no one is alone. Sometimes people leave you halfway through the wood. Others may deceive you. You decide what's good. You decide alone. But no one is alone. People make mistakes. Fathers, mothers, people make mistakes. Holding to their own. Thinking they're alone. Honor their mistakes. Everybody makes one another's terrible mistakes. Witches can be right, giants can be good. You decide what's right, you decide what's good. Just remember, someone is on your side, someone else is not. While you're seeing your side, hard to see the light now. Just don't let it go. Things will come out right now. We can make it so. Someone is on your side. No one is alone.
Wow, thank you so much, Amanda. That was so beautiful. Clearly, the moral of the story is we need more Sondheim, we need more Amanda, and we need more Kevin in our lives. So thank you for bringing all of that to us. That was just incredible. And we'll definitely have you back someday when Kevin can actually be here in the room. Kevin, sweetie, this one is for you. And we love you so much. We're so glad you're a part of this community. You have changed all of us in so many ways. Let's all show Kevin, please. So when he watches this on Facebook Live, he sees how much love we're sending him. I love all those hearts popping up. Thanks, gang. All right. Thank you again, Amanda. We really do hope to have you back. Kathy B, thank you so much for hosting a beautiful day with us today. Katie, thank you so much for running the tech. And Daily Antidoters, thank you so much for showing up. Facebook Live, thank you also for being here. And don't forget, April 5th is the last day of our second year, and April 6th is the first day of our third year, otherwise known as the Daily Antidote's second birthday. So please join us on the 6th for what is promising to be an extravaganza amazingness. Thanks again, and bye-bye, Facebook. Let's all say goodbye.